very warm welcome to day number 82 of 108 days of Surya Namaskara or Sun Salutations Challenge. If you have been setting intentions all throughout your life, only to fall back in the same loop of good old rut, and you are not able to come out of that burnout and fatigue loop, if you have been writing your intentions in journaling, your affirmations, but still you are feeling disconnected, uprooted from your purpose, what truly your soul calls for, it's not because you are weak. It's because you are using the wrong tools for the level of transformation that your soul is craving for. In this particular session, after our physical practice, I will be discussing a subtle concept that talks about your inner call coming from a state of stillness, state of poise and clarity. It is different than what you know about affirmations. This is called in Sanskrit, Sankalpa. Say it with me. Sankalpa, sacred inner resolves. It's not about bringing something from outside, but rather it's awakening yourself to your truest inner core. My name is Dr. Dev, and I am a Vedic healer and a holistic health coach. I help particularly to empower early and midlife busy working professionals to heal naturally, live sattvically, and lead consciously, especially via the Ikigai realignment mentorship. So here we go. I cordially welcome you all to the day 82 session. And after our physical practice of Surya Namaskara, we will learn about Sankalpa and see how you can connect back to who you truly are rather than continuing living that life of constant stagnation and that constant loop of fatigue, disconnection, and feeling hollow from inside, although apparently from outside it might seem like you are successful. Okay. By the way, if whatever I have been discussing so far is resonating with you, do hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification icon so that you don't miss any of these sessions. Just like the last night's session. Have you watched it? The last night's session on the power of the mind, from ancient wisdom to modern breakthroughs. Do watch it here in Zycard. Watch so that you don't miss any of those sessions whenever I connect with you straight, one-on-one, live. Let's join on the mat now for the physical practice. Surya Namaskara. What is Sankalpa and how is it different than affirmations? Well, like I said before, Sankalpa is your sacred inner resolve. Sankalpa, it is not about thinking positive, but it's about remembering yourself, your true nature. Sankalpa does not come out of desperation. It comes from a space of inner calm and stillness and utmost clarity. Most of the ancient yogis you will see and you will hear, they talk about people live a fulfilling life not by doing more, but by remembering every single moment about their inner truth. Okay? So it's a reminder. It's going back to our home. Having a sankalpa means you are clear about your purpose. I would like to talk to you why most people burn out without having a sankalpa in their life. I see that 90% of my clients that I work with, maybe even more, everybody, we have in different extents, that all have goals. The clients, they come to me saying, oh, I have goals. I know how to set goals, like smarter tools, all those goal setting tools. What is happening is, those are only goals and not soul anchored intentions. They take massive actions, but where are those actions coming from? They are coming from a space of fear, trauma, pressure, and desperation. So what happens is, only after a while, they lose momentum. Now, after they lose momentum, what they say is that they start blaming their willpower. So I say that this is not failure. This is called an individual not having a sankalpa, sacred inner resolve. Now, when we talk about burnout, it's just not physical exhaustion. It's a sign that you are pursuing outcomes without internal alignment. You are checking boxes of societal expectations, familial expectations, peer pressure expectations, except for listening to, paying utmost heed to your own soul calling. But there are 3 rules I want to talk about how to set a powerful sankalpa. Rule number 1, the sankalpa must arise out of your heart, out of your soul, not from your ego. You need to ask yourself, do this whenever you are about to set a sankalpa. Ask yourself, if my soul could speak, what would it ask me to become? Suppose, I have a meeting scheduled with somebody, a young lady, and she's a wonderful chess player, and she also once upon a time, loved to train other students playing chess and all. Then life took over, her father passed away and all of that, and she left all of that. She was running a small business also on the side. When she was little, she was earning money. Little means when she was just in her teens, she was earning money. Life took over, some events happened, then she left everything, stopped the business, stopped playing chess, stopped mentoring the chess students, and is now trying to figure out a job or a profession in the IT field. Nothing wrong in that. But I will figure it out more in the discovery call when I talk to her, what's going on exactly, to see if we can tap into her own inner calling, what she truly wants to become. So rule number 1 is that sankalpa should come from your heart space and not from your ego. You are not here to prove something to somebody. Life is short. Life is very short. Yesterday in the live session on the power of mind, which is right here by the way, I was mentioning this, that we think we are going to live forever, which is not. Write me in the comments that whether you agree with what I'm saying. Every single day, we are only progressing to our doomsday, the last day in our life. Whether you want to hear this or not, this is the blatant truth. So, let's not waste a single moment by fulfilling and satiating our ego of proving a point to someone else, but rather to tapping in our own inner core to find out what that sankalpa could be. Rule number 2, it must be stated in the present tense. For example, not I will heal, but I am deeply rested, aligned, and guided. You see, I am. It's already happening. Okay? You live your life as if it's already happening. You know, there is a saying called fake it until you make it. It's actually truly is. You live your life, you represent in your character that character that you want to become. Okay? Even if you are just envisioning about it. So, write your Sankalpa in the present tense. It must be brief, potent, and emotionally connected. For example, Sankalpas that I give to my clients, they sound like, I trust myself fully. This person that I'm looking at in the morning, every single morning in the mirror, he or she is a champion. You can do this. You are a potent leader. You are a great facilitator. You are a great musician. So it must be brief, potent, and emotionally felt. Like, for example, I am the clear channel for divine vitality. I am a clear conduit of divine vitality. I embody peace, purpose, and meaning. Like that. Your Sankalpa should not sound like what you should want or should get, but rather make it clear that your Sankalpa is about what your inner self already knows to be the truth. So, I will give you 3 daily rituals that you can practice to establish a Sankalpa. Prepare your inner state. Like I said, Sankalpa does not come from desperation like affirmations. Yo, yes, I will get it. Yeah, I am the champion. Yeah, like affirmations is like, yes, I will be exercising for that. Like, because somebody told me blah, blah, blah. No. Sankalpa is coming from my inner stillness. So, first 3 steps to get to a Sankalpa, to come to your own Sankalpa is prepare your inner state. Sit quietly in stillness or after a short breathing practice. Because as we know, breathing is the best tool to ground ourselves, right? Let the mind settle down. Let you really arrive to yourself. And the best time for having and achieving this state very easily is just before going to bed or just after waking up, because our subconscious is the most active during these 2 times. And the second step is repeat your Sankalpa 3 to 5 times slowly, inwardly. You don't have to shout and beat the drums in the neighborhood. Repeat the Sankalpa 3 to 5 times every single day, every single sitting. Feel the Sankalpa is resonating as you are speaking it aloud through your chest or gut. Because in our chest, in our heart is our mind. It's the seat of our mind. And in the gut, it's our second brain. In Ayurveda, actually, we call the gut is our first brain. So, when you are, when you are telling a lie, or when you are really like afraid about something, there is a stomach churning, like butterfly in the stomachs, right? Your gut knows. So, when you set the Sankalpa, make it really feel it's resonating through your chest or your gut or both. Let it land. Let the Sankalpa really land on your chest center, heart space, in your gut space. And you just it's not just mere gut repetition. It's really landing with it. Number 3 is anchor it physically. Remember when I was talking about some breathing practice, how I always say that have your right palm, place it in the center of your chest, spread your fingers wide, another palm touching the belly. Basically, you are giving some physical touch points so that you are actually physically internalizing, anchoring your Sankalpa while you are making it. So, touch your belly, 1 palm on your belly, 1 palm on your heart. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly with awareness. There is an option which I do myself really every single night. I have some goal cards. The immediate life goals, ILG and AG, aspiration goals in next 18 months or 24 months. I have those goal cards and I keep it within the pillow, under the pillow as I sleep on it, to just really get the energy of it. I do write my goals. So if you want, write your aspirations, write your Sankalpa down, not only just what I just said, to do it and speak it aloud, but also writing it in your own journal, soul journal, okay? Keep it under the pillow or on your altar space, your sacred space, which is very special to you and only you have access to. And you can also decide to paste it in the mirror. Even that, you only have access to that mirror. Because, see, whenever you talk about your Sankalpa, not everybody would understand the depth of it. Yeah. So whenever you are implementing this Sankalpa, please know that this is not a productivity hack, yet another productivity hack, but rather it's a spiritual realignment tool. Okay. So what happens? You might ask, what happens when you anchor to your Sankalpa? And I always say to my clients, this holistic health and healing is about your experiential science. It's not about experimental. So you will experience within a few days. Usually it takes about 3 to 4 weeks, one moon cycle, 28 days. When you are repeating something, you will stop chasing and you will start attracting. Now let me repeat. You stop chasing. You start attracting. Your energy becomes clear and less scattered. Oftentimes, like I talked about how our prana leaks happens. By the way, if you have not watched that, the prana leak session, that's the day number 80, I think it's in the iCard here. Do watch that. What are the 5 prana leaks that happens throughout our day, unconsciously, without you even knowing about it? And what are the 3 yogic ways that you can seal it? So your energy will become more clear, less scattered. Because whenever you have a deep, sacred inner resolve, your Sankalpa, you know what action step to take. You know where to put your energy, attention, and intention. So your energy will be less scattered, more centered, and leisure sharp. Then your burnout will dissolve because you are no longer misaligned. Why do burnout happen? Because the limited resolve that we have in terms of our energy, in terms of our pran shakti. If we are just, remember I gave that example of if you have 12 mangoes and if you have 6 contenders, then everybody would get 2. If you have 4, everybody would get 3. If you have 3, everybody would get 4. If you have 2, 6 each. If you have just 1 to divide the 12, you will get all 12. So the more you declutter the denominator of a fraction, the higher the value of the fraction. Because the numerator is fixed, your pran shakti is fixed. So declutter the denominator. And your burnout will automatically, you will protect yourself from your burnout because you will be more aligned to your soul body. And lastly, but no less importantly, you will feel guided not by the to-do lists, but by your inner truth. This is how you will heal. This is the way for you to come back to your inner power. Okay? Every single day you will wake up because you have a purpose. I just want to say, if all that I discussed here about Sankalpa and how to practice it and what are the steps and what happens when you have a Sankalpa, if this resonated with you, then I would like to urge you, don't write another affirmation today, because we all have seen how many times you have wrote that journal, that affirmations, you don't even look at it, you don't even know where it is, right? Take a Sankalpa instead. Pick one Sankalpa that you are setting for yourself today to come back home to your inner truth, to represent who you truly are instead of faking, pretending about other person's expectations around you. Take one Sankalpa, write it down in the comments. Okay? What's one Sankalpa you would want to try for the next 21 days? Yeah? You can share this in the comments. Or write 3 biggest takeaways that you have taken from this particular session. I would love to see and I would love to respond to your comment personally and connect with you that way. Okay? And finally, if you are tired of all these bandage fixes, all these superficial affirmations, and really walking this journey of realigning your ikigai by yourself, you are not alone. Here, I am giving you a call to action. I will be posting in the description a link to connect with me one-on-one, where you and I will meet for 30 minutes. And that's absolutely, I am giving it out for free, where I would learn about what are the Sankalpas that all this time have been hidden under the blanket, but you really are now awakened and don't want to waste any more time and get back to your Sankalpas. I would talk to you and see what is the plan that we can craft together moving forward in the next 6 months. Okay? Do book a call with me, and I can't wait to connect with you and realign your tiki diet. Get those sankalpas in place and get your life going as per your own sankalpas, not anybody else's expectation or your own superficial affirmations. Does that sound good? Do and take actions right away. And I just want to say, if you haven't done the subscription yet of my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. What I'm doing like this. Hit the subscribe button here. Hit the bell notification icon so you get updates about each one of these sessions. And I can't wait to see you in the next session, which is day number 83. I'm coming here with yet another mind-boggling, eye-opening session. During that time, do get to that one sankalpa I just gave you a task for, and click that link for booking a session with me. I can't wait to connect with you live. Thank you. Take care. I will see you on day 8. Bye.